Yeah. All right, Shalom Akim. Want to give all praises on the glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakar, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing and sincerity and the truth. We gonna do this real quick video. It was just in the spirit of going into how Esau is pretty much a tyrant. About everything he does is tyrannical, right? So
he's meant for that. That's his job. That's what he was made for.
He's in the right spirit.
This is all this tyrannic, all these things he's doing is to show us how much of a devil he is and how much we can't trust him.
Right.
Because we can see the things that he does left and right, and it just shows.
Right.
That we can't trust someone. We can't trust someone like this, especially with the way he's doing it. So, actually, you can start with that scripture.
Okay. Psalm 10:2. It says, "The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor." Salakia.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Mm-hmm. So like
yeah, you got
it. Imagine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when you read the first part, it says, "Let the wicked be the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor," and that's what he's constantly been doing with us. Not even just in Babylon, but pretty much all around the globe. And we see that he's just building up. He's just building up tallies for himself to be brought down, which is why that second part kicked in, where it says, if you could read it again.
Yep. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they imagine.
Right, and them devices that they have imagined was those, of course, the missiles that he wanted. It's going to be turned against him, and it's going to backfire. All these things that he caused for destruction, they kill other people. It's going to kill him. The devices that he imagined he's going to be taken into it, which is really a beautiful thing, because this is all he's doing is just setting up destruction everywhere he goes, and it's just he doesn't cease. He will not cease until he doesn't even have a fill. He just wants to keep destroying things. That's why he wants to go on, going to other planets. I mean, he hasn't even discovered all of the population on Earth. That includes the water.
Right.
So we can see that he just wants to constantly destroy, especially since he's already destroying the land and the water. So he wants to move on to the next big thing, which is other planets, which ain't gonna work.
Right.
So I got this other scripture right here, which is Habakkuk 2:5. It says, "Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home." And you see that Esau does not stay in Babylon's lane. He wants to go into Russia's lane. He wants to go into China's lane, to all these other people's lanes. And you see that he doesn't. He just wants to conquer everything. And it says, "Oh yeah, you want to say something?"
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. And it says, "Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied." And Esau would never be satisfied. That's why he wants to keep adding more laws, or keep finding new ways to oppress us, or go into other countries and oppress them, promote more homosexuality to all the world. And this is what you see going on, is that Esau is further polluting the earth more than anything.
Right.
Not just the land or the water or the food itself, but the people itself.
Yeah.
All corrupted.
You got GMO people.
Literally.
Literally, yeah.
And that's the problem with these people. It's all blasphemy, really.
Like I was thinking of a scripture with Psalms 58:3, I think, where it was talking about the they, as soon as they estranged from the womb, they come out speaking lies.
I'm gonna get that real quick.
Yeah, you know.
58:3.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Psalms 58:3 or 58:2, something like that.
58:3, you was right.
Yeah. They come out from the womb, and then as soon as they estrange from the womb,
the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Mm-hmm.
They go astray as soon as they are born.
Yeah.
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies, right. It says Esau was born to be a devil. Basically. That just said it right there.
Yep.
So Esau, to be honest, Esau, like I said, is in the right spirit. Yep. Right?
And that's the spirit he should be carrying, because this is the further build us up, really. Because the greater the greater they are, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Pretty much.
So Esau pretty much growing big.
Pretty much. And he's falling too. Esau's shaking right now.
That's why they always come up with that line. Like I said, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. This is going to be the hardest they ever fall.
Yep.
The hardest Babylon's ever going to fall.
Right.
And we see that Esau like to mark his territories everywhere he goes. You notice that he likes to name lands after himself, like even with Africa.
Yep.
You know, you go there because that's a land outside of Babylon. He really wants to put his name on.
Right.
Because that shows that he conquers he conquered us there.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the only reason why Esau would really do that. Even to go further into it, it says Psalms 49:11. It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names, and that's Esau to a nutshell. Esau wants to name everything, claim everything, be everything there is out here.
Yep.
But he's going to realize that you ain't going to last long. I'm going to get that one scripture real quick.
Okay.
Because Esau is just
a devil.
Right.
Esau, Esau going to do what he going to do. That gives the further Esau that keeps pushing, the further that we could get the hell up out of here. Because every time Esau pushes harder and harder and harder, that means we're hurting them. Right?
That's right.
That's why they're promoting, like you said, the homosexuality heavy now. Because we're hurting them. They're promoting that man and woman equal thing. Or women over the men. You know, things like that. They just completely try to move men out of the equation. But you see, we can see all over that some of these men, a lot of these men are starting to wake up out of that bullshit. Like, man, nah, my woman ain't over me. But you still have a lot of males like, well, she's in charge of the house and we are equal. You know, you still got males out there like that. But
exactly.
But they can easily be broken out of that, right? The Lord can easily break them out of that. It's gonna be a time when these males are gonna wake up, man, and say, what in the hell have I been doing, right? So that's what we've been you know sitting we've been like before in the truth. I mean, so like before we came into the truth, we was like, first of all, I never let no woman talk to me any type of way, any goddamn way. I don't think any of us did, you know. But before we came into the truth, and we came in, we was like, man, what in the world were we doing? We were eating crabs, shrimp, you know, we were eating pork and all that, you know, celebrating holidays, even though we really wasn't even celebrating them, but we would kind of follow the tradition, but we didn't know what the hell it was because we were like so damn young. But at the same time, we was like, well, they're too furry and all that. But like I said, we never really cared about that. So which is probably a good thing too.
Right.
You know, we go to church, but then we didn't. But we always fell asleep up in that bitch.
And it goes to show you that none of this was meant for us,
right?
Because this is the illusion Esau likes to put up for us. But little does the people know that America was actually falling right in front of them. Esau just want to keep pushing that illusion so everything seems all fine. That's why you have, what you say, the news. The news will tell a little bit here and there, yeah. But as soon as you really want to go digging into it, you're going to find all sorts of stuff. So that's what Esau puts in front of us is the matrix. It's an illusion to make everything seem comfortable and happy. People ain't worried about a war going on. People ain't worried about what if there is a war going on.
They don't care.
But outside of that, people seeing what's going on.
Right.
And this is why I'm gonna get this last scripture right here. This is Job 20:5. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So we can see that over time, Esau just been putting band-aids upon band-aids upon band-aids, and it's just like Esau ran out of room for band-aids because it's not holding up.
Right.
It's like you get that one band-aid, and it just doesn't stick on.
Right.
It just keeps falling off.
Right.
And that's what Esau's been doing. He's been putting a half-assed band-aid on an injury that he can't keep up on. That just keeps falling off. And that's exactly what's going to happen with Babylon. Esau triumph is going to be very, very short. Soon he's going to be going from, yeah, we kicked so-and-so's butt to, oh crap, we're in trouble.
Right.
And that's especially when the Lord comes back, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Yeah, Esau will be powerless.
Very powerless. It's funny how it's like a chain. It's like a chain reaction, really. Yeah. When you really think about it,
right?
Because when people ride, the Esau brings out the military. We can't do nothing about it.
Yep.
But as soon as the Lord comes back, Esau ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's what goes around comes around.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it, man.
Come on, but yeah, well, this was edifying. You know, it was in the spirit that we do this. I've been probably start doing more videos on Esau, but hey, Jake, man, I'll go. I always been saying that, but Jake, I go right back to Jake because Jake, to be honest, that's another video. Shalom.